I got for selling me clothes, tuppence for selling me blanket. If ever I list for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
Right, ladies and gents, what we have here is a flask. Bought it sometime during the summer. Had a couple of plastic bits around it, and it cost me something like 50p or £1 at boot fair. I'd already robbed the lid off it and used the metal part of the lid for the stove extension on my out kit, so I can actually put pots on my out kit and like cost just coppers. All about things not costing a lot, and it's nice when you do something or make something yourself. This is the first ever attempt at metalworking of any description. I have no skills and very little tools, and to do this I actually bought myself a grinder and some decent grinding mills. Mr. Upper may be wanting to get on the film. He wants this stick that I've got. But ladies and gents, I've got the Swiss Army cooker. Somebody sent me that. Obviously means a lot to me. Cracking little bit of kit. I do love it. It's covert. You can brew in the rain and you can heat stuff up in the rain. On one of the MTFU chats, which they're on Tuesdays and Fridays now, they put the links up if you want to come and join us. The Tuesday one's going to be like proper dedicated subjects. If you want to come in and have a little chat with them, you know, or you've got a subject that you're knowledgeable on, contact Bruce or any of the guys MTFU. They'll happily have you, 15-minute slot to talk about what you want. And the Friday night, which is run by Ron Swanson's, which is more of a general chat, bushcrafty type chat, and you can get topical and at times really funny. On that, Ron was looking for one, found one at Military Mart. They're doing them for 17 quid plus postage, which is very cheap. Even on the Facebook Bushcraft trade post, they're 22 quid, and that's not too bad because you've got postage from Military Mart. But somebody, when we was looking about for one, somebody said, right, oh yeah, that you can get stainless steels ones, and I thought, no, you can't. And it actually turns out it was just a decent picture of one. A week later or something, as I came in, this was sat on the little ledge where there's a little seat there, and I thought, hang on, cylindrical, round, right about the right height, and it's stainless steel. So it will be slightly heavier than the aluminium Swiss Army Volcano stove, but I just scratched my head as you do, and I went inside, and I not long got back up and come out and had a look at it, and boom, here we go. So here is Matt Tightwad's video of his first metalworking project. As you can see here, that's how it was. So all I did was cut round with a hacksaw at the top, so the lid comes off, okay? And you could have used that as the water bottle. As you see, when I pull this out, that, ladies and gents, is the inner. Didn't really trust that top, didn't want that, so I've cut that off, and literally I'm going to drill a couple of holes through there. I'm going to have a pot hanger, so for nothing I've got another pot that will either go on top, but quite nicely when I drop that in there, and then a standard 1 litre water bottle, yeah, it's nothing natural or something, just fits really nicely in there, almost like a glove with very little rattling. And also, and this is when I started to get a boner, I found out that the Alp kit, and I think this is the 750ml one, does this. It fits on top. Yeah, I was, and it'll go down a little bit more if I file down the top of that bottle top. If needed. No, but there you go. And I thought, wow, excellent. So I started doing that, and so I've got the water, a cooker, all in a little bit more space than it actually takes to carry one of these water bottles, and a separate cooking pot if needed. That's for your brew or your food. And also, what somebody else sent me, I've got a little trivet here, and I thought, oh no, don't. But when I put it all together and I dropped it on, there's a trivet that goes on top, which will all be, I'm going to make a nice pouch for this, a Maxpedition pouch. And obviously, there you go. Drilled holes, 8mm all the way round, nothing scientific about it, and cut a big hole in the bottom. Job done. There is my first ever attempt at metalworking, and I brought it over last time, give it a quick burn just to see if the actual thing would work, and all I found that when I raised the pot up, the volcano effect really come into operation there. When I put it directly on like that, it was a little bit muted and some of the heat was coming out here. So ladies and gents, it's only won't bore you with the details, but that literally, that is, with minimal woodworking skills, that was seriously a stainless steel flask, and it's cost me, you know, 50 pence or a pound. I wouldn't have paid more than that for it anyway. That wasn't going to get used. Bing, the idea went on my head, and here it goes. So we've got the best fuel in the world because this is free, and with these stoves I've always liked them because they will, it can be raining, and because it's all contained, it's quite covert as well. You've got a bit of smoke depending on whether you're woods or not, but yeah, it's rather than carry the water bottle, just carry the whole thing, and that way you've got a self-contained stove. You can feed and brew yourself on these. And here is the old pot for, that is actually aluminium, off the old Swedish stove, and you'll find that that fits on top there as well. So a couple of cups there if I needed to have it. That is quite nicely tied on there. So yeah, that is it, ladies and gents. Cut round the top, pulled out the middle bit. Decided after a little while I'll cut round that. Then obviously I've got my water bottle, and I went like that, and literally watch, beautiful, actually fits, and that drops in there. My really nice, it's not shining, it's not new, but it's me homemade Vocano stove. I'll get a brew on with that now, and I'll just do a little bit of filming of that. And I'll say I've got no metalworking skills, very little tools. If I can do that, anybody can do that. And all you need to do is watch out for a cheap flask, stainless steel, double walled, job done, hacksaw, a little bit of a grinder, save yourself a fortune. And it's Ginger Bruce and a couple of others asked me just to do a quick film on this, hence why I'm doing it. Hopefully that's not going to tax anybody's brain. As I say, if a tightwad can do it with no skill and very little tools, anybody can do that. So I'll bring you back later when I've got it going. And here we can see it, minimal fuel, and it's going like a good one. I am well happy with that. Certainly got the old rocket stove kicking in there, or the Vocano effect kicking in. What I like about it, it's nice, tight, contained, and should you need to have a covert brew, or a coverter brew, because once you've got flame and it's dark, like I say, the smoke's not too bad at the moment. Not a bad little way of doing it. But to me, I see this as an add-on. Like I say, it's only slightly wider diameter than the water bottle that you'd need to carry anyway. So we're 2 for 1 or 3 for 1, because the inner I've cut off the top, and that will be another pot I can cook on as well. You see a burn, nice little burn there close up. It's certainly working. Right, ladies and gents, I'm gonna say sort of 8 to 9 minutes. Absolutely fantastic rolling ball. You can see the heat coming up there, straight to the bottom of the pan. Careful what I do here. Oh yes, yeah, sort of 8 to 9 minutes. That's as scientific as I'm going to get. Lovely jubbly. Need to get it off now. Main handle's not too hot, which is good. Quite unusual with titanium, because transfers the heat. Very nice. That'll be my cup of coffee, and as we see, Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It was a bit of a pain to drill the holes. A lot easier to grind out the actual place where you put your fuel. But other than that, ladies and gents, I think that's a job done on that one. And it's like top end £1. So I can live with that. Just rolls back in with my old tight wad. Things don't have to be flash nor fancy, and it's quite nice doing something yourself. Like I say, that's my first metalworking project. So yeah, ladies and gents, if you can get yourself a flask, quite easy to do, and it's so easy to make one. And for the size, a little bit increased diameter on a litre water bottle, you can be carrying around your own little stove there. It can be covert underneath a tarp. As long as the tarp's a fair bit up, even a polyurethane one, you should be okay there. So yeah, my new Volcano stone, a Mac Edition. Take care.